I am Reverend Rob Schenck, S-C-H-E-N-C-K, President of the National Clergy Council. I've just left the courtroom where I listened to the Chief Justice announce the majority opinion in this case, and more heartily listened to a blistering dissent by none other than Justice Kennedy, who denounced the finding of the court in upholding the mandate. But let's look at a silver lining to an otherwise very dark cloud. And it is this. It is this. That the court said very clearly, this is an unlawful act under the Commerce Clause, but that it is lawful only if recast as a tax against the people. Now, what that tells you is in a very awkward, very imperfect, very flawed, Solomonic rendering, the court has said this, that those who passed this law lied to the American people. Yeah. Do you hear what the court said? The Chief Justice said very clearly, and Justice Kennedy said it emphatically, that the Congress lied to the people, that the President of the United States lied to the American people and did not call this law what it is, and that is a tax and a penalty against those who, for reasons of conscience, opt out of its insurance business scheme. That's what we got just moments ago. Now let me explain to you that I studied the facial expressions and the body language of the justices as they took their place and sat on the bench, and as the Chief Justice read his comments on the majority opinion. And I can tell you there is dyspepsia on that court. I have been here for 18 years. I live across the street from the Supreme Court. I see the justices regularly. My office is practically adjacent to this court. I have sat in on countless cases. I have sat as a petitioner in my own case before the Supreme Court. I have met the justices, all 9 of them, privately and publicly. And I can tell you this, there is anything but harmony in that courtroom. What the court today has said is this: it is up to the American people now to change this law.
All right.
It is still in the power of the people. I must agree with the Chief Justice in this. The Chief Justice just said from the bench, it is not the job of this court to fix the problems of the people, and I agree. We cannot go to this court and tell them 2 things. We don't want you meddling in our affairs, but we want you to fix our problems. The Chief Justice just gave a challenge to all of us. Change this law.
All right.
And that's what we will do as the American people. As an act of conscience. Now a message must be sent to the presidential candidate, to every member of Congress, to those who would run for the House or the Senate. It is time now to reverse this unconstitutional and tyrannical law. And I am challenging now my fellow clergy, the pastors of America, in every Christian tradition, the bishops of the Catholic Church, my fellow evangelicals, all Protestants of conscience, our Orthodox brothers and sisters, it is time to act upon our God-given conscience, to resist this law through conscientious objection, to engage in non-compliance, and if necessary, respectful, non-violent, and peaceful civil disobedience. We will not cooperate with this law no matter the consequences. If you fine us, we will not pay. If we go to prison, we will pray with our fellow prisoners. It is time to pay the price for conscience. The court has given us that challenge, but God gave it to us long before when He gave us the freedom of our consciences. So it is time for Americans of conscience everywhere to stand firm. They cannot fine us all. They cannot collect those fines from us all. The bureaucracy just can't pull it off. And once in prison, they cannot compel us any further. God will help us. And here's where we join with the court today. In its prayer, as the justices assembled and sat, the marshal of the court declared, as she always does, God save the United States. It is our prayer. God save the United States. Will you join with me in the prayer of the court today? God save the United States. Thank you.